Hey everyone, so today I want to show you how we build the revenue engines that are actually profitable. So for example, a client of us, they closed 175,000 in the first 4 months. And so how is this possible? Because like this amount needs to be, first of all, needs to bring you to ROI, but it needs to be profitable, not just revenue. It needs to be profitable for you. What's really important, and I've implemented this for over 20 B2B companies, but I've consulted over 50 in the last years. What's really important is that we don't do what traditional lead gen agencies do, or like what even, for example, other AI agencies or like clay agencies do. So, what happens in this case is like, let's say, traditional agencies, they try to send you a lot of leads, qualified or unqualified, you don't know, and then that's on you. So, you will have like to close the deal. And I mean, I've seen this with my own eyes. So a lot of times, maybe like your sales team doesn't know the best practices, and so they don't close these deals. So there remain a lot of leads that they could have been potential opportunities, they could have been potential buyers, and they don't buy. So that's of course like a big lost opportunity, and that's something that you don't want. A lot of clay agencies, they do something similar. They may be stronger. Like right now, traditional agencies are dying. So AI agencies, clay agencies, like they can generate a lot of leads through automation and through a knowledge of email deliverability or LinkedIn deliverability. But after you get the lead, again, you need to convert this lead. This is mostly the problem of the majority of B2B founders, head of sales, head of business development that I spoke with. And this is a really big problem that then I've seen across time, that doesn't bring the company to actually have a revenue engine that is predictable, that is consistent. Because like if you then don't close anything out of that system, you will stop using it. So I want to show you what we do, what are like the steps that we apply on our clients to generate a system that is predictable, that is proprietary, and that is profitable for you in the AI era, 2025 onwards. So we have mostly three phases that I want to underline. And by the way, if you want to see the case study, you can check the website. But if you want the full PDF, just send me a message with a case, and I will send your way. Uh, so we have like mostly three phases that we want to take care of. Okay, the pre-reply, the post-reply, and the sales side. Traditional agencies usually stop here. Okay, and to be honest, the majority of clay agencies, maybe AI agencies, they arrive here at step 4. Okay, what we do and what we see, we take care of the full funnel. So since the beginning till the moment that you get actually profitability, ROI from the revenue engine, we make sure that you convert. So in the pre-reply phase, this is like essential. First of all, we want to find the niche and the intent. So we want to work on niche and intent. The broad targeting is working less and less. Last year was working more than this year, for example. And 1 year time, 2 years time is going to be most likely completely dead. So the goal is going to be to focus on your niche target, an understanding of your offer, understanding of your target, finding the niche, and working on intent signals. So to find a niche, we use AI. To find the intent signals, we can use Clay. Clay can help, like in finding intent signals. We can be really creative, but there are like even tools like Common Room, Flow, for example, and others. Intent signals can be even website visitors, can be like placed with Trigify. We do all out of them. All of them are dependent on your specific strategy, on your specific offer. We then have like ABM plays, so plays that are ABM if your target is smaller, or evergreen plays that always work, that we can repeat, kind of copy and paste, adapting for your target on every customer. So the goal here in the niche and intent is to define your relevant database. This is first step 1. We need to contact the list is your message. This is like Jordan Crawford that says that. So yeah, the list is your message. It's very important that the list is on point, that you're targeting your niche. After this, we want to build a relevant message. We want to send a message that is relevant for this list. And we can do this today with AI. We can craft a message that is on point, that is niche down for your specific list, your specific niche. There is going to be like some human crafting as well. The human crafting comes before. So we want to, first of all, collect the data points. We want the human to then craft the prompt and craft the ideal email template. We can even do some manual testing or like some templated testing to see what is the template that works best. And once we know this is like all human, we can place AI in the middle that can help us scale those messages, making building AI built messages different one-to-one, but that they look like written by a human, and this allows to reach scalability and saving time. All of this is the pre-reply phase. It's like a really important phase. Of course, we want to find your list. We want to write a relevant message. We want to do this at scale, but not forgetting relevancy and personalization. Once we have like this, so a list and a message that gets replies, we get into that post-reply phase, right? So we start getting replies, and at this point, we want to qualify the reply. So whatever is the channel, we send the reply directly back to Clay. And in here, we want to quickly qualify the reply. Now, there are like at least 5 categories, but they can be even more according to your special needs. All of this is done with AI, and they are like super interested, needs human evaluation, out of office, and do not contact. Again, we can even categorize more. These are like the 5 basics that we always use. And we don't want your team to waste time on unqualified leads. So again, like the traditional agencies usually stop here, but they don't even do this with this complexity. They do like just get a poll and send leads and send messages that even just get to spam. So we do a job that is already here, way more advanced than traditional agencies. But Clay agencies basically, or AI agencies, they get till here into reply qualification. At this point, we want then to, after the reply is qualified, we want to route the reply to the CRM. We don't want to lose any of these leads. It's very common. I mean, I really work with, I worked for 5 years with founders, head of sales, head of marketing in B2B. And what I've seen is that it's very common that after the replies arrives, it's outbound, it's a cold channel, there is the risk that then the reply is forgotten, and that's a lost opportunity. We don't want that. We want an automation that after the reply is qualified positively, it's sent to the CRM. It's routed to the CRM, to the right SDR that needs to manage that. And like it gets like added to your pipeline. Usually, like we use like HubSpot, we use Salesforce, but can be even a custom CRM, for example, Close or Breakcold or others. So we want the lead to be added to the right pipeline in the CRM. We want the right custom properties to be filled. And we want the notification to your SDRs to manage this lead immediately, both in the CRM. So in the CRM, we want the notification out of there. We want it even in another channel, like usually we use Slack, but we can use even Google Chats, for example. The goal is to notify immediately, to make sure that your SDR receives the notification immediately. And we don't want to lose any information at all. At this point, so like the lead is in the CRM with all the custom property field, we want to make sure that we generate meetings. Again, usually AI agencies, they will stop most likely in here, okay, if not here, but this is like the part where we are adding value, where TAM Acceleration focus on to make sure that you get to profitability and to ROI. So we want to make sure that after like the lead arrives to the CRM, we have like a follow-up sequence that is already built in your CRM. So whenever like a lead gets added there, apps or Salesforce or whatever CRM, we create an automation for which your SDR has a series of follow-up points across the next days to make sure that if the lead that replied interested didn't set a meeting, they will be remembered across like the next 7 to 10 days with a multi-touch approach of generating the meetings. We didn't do this before. When we started applying it, we noticed a 20% increase in replies. I will publish some exact data in the next weeks. I'm waiting for the exact reports to be ready. But we really noticed an increase in booked meetings after the lead, after we applied these, we implemented these into our clients' pipeline. Okay, goals is to generate the meetings, not leads only. We don't care about the leads only. You don't get money from the lead. You don't get ROI from the lead. You get ROI from closing the deal. So we want to generate meetings, and we want your sales people to go there and close that meeting. And this is like the last part. So we want to support your sales team in closing this deal. We want to support the sales team in closing this deal. And for this, like we provide them, so we collect a lot of information regarding your prospect, regarding your lead. We want to give all this information and additional one that you eventually will need to your sales team. So we do this on the custom properties, but we want to go even like one step further, and we provide sales slides to your sales team. So your sales team gets sales slides, visual battle cards with information regarding competitors of the lead of the person they're going to speak with in the meeting, competitors, needs, potential pain points, potential even how to engage as a human, all analysis that we do to craft the email in step 3, and we want at this point give to your sales team to close them. And at the same time, we have a team with salespeople, need people with years and years experience of SDR that they know exactly what to say, what to do, how to engage the lead, what are like the best practices to close these people. And so what we do is then sales coaching activity. So if your sales team is not closing, or if they are like maybe out, like they're not hitting quota, we have a continuous sales coaching to make sure that they leverage those battle cards, that they leverage those opportunities, and they turn those meetings into revenue. Because I mean, if like your team, sales team doesn't turn those meetings into revenue, we need to coach them to make sure that they do. So this is the process that we have seen, we've implemented across different clients. And for example, like we generated, if you want the case study, just like text me case and I will send you. But like you can see even in our website, and that brings them not to just generate leads or meetings. That's very cool, yes, but we want to generate for them revenue, ROI, and make this system profitable, and really an asset that they can hold, improve, and cherish for the long term. All right, thank you a lot for the attention, and have a great one. Thank you.